Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's 5 best moments as Man United boss after signing new deal. The Norwegian has recently put pen to paper on a new deal which will see him tied to Old Trafford until 2024, with the option to extend his stay for a further year. 2.5 years have passed since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was first handed the keys to Old Trafford on an interim basis following the sacking of Jose Mourinho, and that stint has been littered with both highs and lows. It seems fitting to focus on the highs on a day where Man United have confirmed the manager has signed a new deal that secures his future for the next 3 years. Though perhaps slower than much of the Man United faithful would have hoped, progress has undeniably been made under Solskjaer since he took over the United hot seat in December 2018. The Red Devils finished second in the Premier League last season, though still some distance behind fierce rivals and noisy neighbours, Man City, while Solskjaer guided United to their first cup final since the 2017 Europa League final, though fell short in the same competition against Villarreal. With that being said, latest Football News Daily has taken a look at the 5 best moments of Solskjaer's reign as United boss as Red Devils fans hope for plenty more over the next 3 years. 1. That night in Paris. Even the most optimistic of United fans were hardly hopeful when they made the trip to the Parc des Princes for the second leg of their 2019 Champions League round of 16 clash with Paris Saint-Germain. Trailing 2-0 from the first leg at Old Trafford, the French giants armed with 2 away goals, it was quite the uphill battle for Solskjaer's side. However, a brace from Romelu Lukaku either side of Havan Burnett's strike for the hosts left the tie poised for a dramatic finish. It did not disappoint. In trademark United fashion, the Red Devils struck late, in the 94th minute to be precise, when Marcus Rashford stepped up to lash his last gasp penalty beyond Gianluigi Buffon to send United through to the next round. 2. Signing Bruno Fernandes. Few individual signings have seemingly transformed the fortunes of an entire club quite like Bruno Fernandes did upon his arrival in Manchester. Solskjaer was forced to fend off interest from fellow Premier League outfit Tottenham Hotspur to secure Fernandes, but reaped the benefits when he eventually did. The Portugal international has bagged 26 goals in the Premier League alone from midfield since his arrival in January of last year. Fernandes' impact since his arrival has often been likened to that of Eric Cantona's, with the playmaker going on to break the record for goal contributions for a midfielder in a calendar year. The signing of Fernandes was arguably the most crucial factor in United's top 4 finish for the 2019-20 season, securing them Champions League qualification. 3. His record against noisy neighbours. While ultimately, Man City have had the last laugh both over United and the entire league given they have won 3 of the last 4 Premier League titles, in terms of individual local derbies United actually boast the upper hand since Solskjaer's arrival. Solskjaer has met Guardiola on 8 different occasions since his appointment, with the Norwegian winning 4, losing 3 and 1 Premier League clash just before the turn of the year resulting in a draw. Man City have not beaten their fierce rivals in the league since Solskjaer's first Manchester derby in April 2019. Since then United have won the bulk of their league meetings, including 2 famous 2-0 away victories at the Etihad. 4. Solskjaer's man management. His man management is second to none. The way he conducts himself in terms of how he speaks to the players, it gets the best out of them. The words of United fullback Luke Shaw, who has arguably been the biggest benefactor of Solskjaer's arrival. Cast aside under predecessor Jose Mourinho, Shaw has found a new lease of life under Solskjaer and has gone from strength to strength as a result, establishing himself as arguably the best left back in the league. Paul Pogba is yet another player who butted heads with Mourinho, yet has publicly gone on record in his support of Solskjaer, even pitting the two against each other earlier this year. What I have now with Ole is different because he wouldn't go against the players, Pogba told Sky Sports in April. Maybe Ole wouldn't pick them, but it's not like he puts them on the side like they don't exist anymore. That's the difference between Mourinho and Ole. 5. Europa League clash with Roma. One shadow that has loomed particularly large over Solskjaer's tenure is his inability to get past the semi-final stage of any competition. Having led United to 4 semi-finals in succession, Solskjaer had lost all 4 before he finally reached a breakthrough against Roma in last term's Europa League. While fellow Premier League outfit Arsenal crashed out at the hands of Villarreal, partly due to too much tinkering with their starting 11, United blew Roma away 6-2 at Old Trafford with a starting 11 that boasted Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Edinson Cavani and Marcus Rashford, 3 of whom got on the score sheet. Though the final fell the way of Villarreal, Solskjaer finally rid himself of the semi-final hoodoo. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for up-to-date news from all around the globe. Thanks for watching. It was latest Football News Daily. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.